Hi, my name is Corinne and my topic for discussion this week is simple to complex processes. There are three major categories for a business process: simple procedural processes, more complex processes, and very complex processes. A business process will fall somewhere along the line of this continuum based on a number of factors. Simple procedural processes are step-by-step sequences. They have few rules or decision points and are of a well-defined subject matter. More complex processes are more of a branching sequence, have many rules and decision points, and are of a less well-defined subject matter. Finally, very complex processes are a sequence of defined processes. They are heuristic and based on educated guesses. The subject matter is evolving. Simple processes are handled by ordinary workers. More complex processes are handled by more knowledgeable workers, and very complex processes are handled by subject matter experts. As a process goes from simple to complex, the number of resources may increase, as will the number of handoffs, which make the process more difficult to automate. Let's consider your local bank, for example. At the bank, you can visit the teller to perform such tasks as cashing a check, making a deposit, or withdrawing funds from your account. The process workflow can be easily designed and automated. Thus, we have ATMs, or automatic teller machines, which serve to automate the business process performed by the bank teller. Also at the bank, you can apply for a mortgage loan. This process is a little more involved, making it more complex. The more complex loan process involves more knowledgeable resources, such as a loan officer, an underwriter, and a title agency. The flowchart on the left models a standard loan process. Each color depicts a different resource, and as you can see, the number of handoffs increase in this process. The process also involves resources outside of the bank. There are additional delays in the process while waiting for things like documentation from the buyer, appraisals, etc. These factors will increase the overall time and complexity of the process, and while a bank may be able to automate some of the process, the overall process may not be automated. The final banking process we will consider is financial planning. This is a very complex process, and not all bank branches will even staff resources for this process. Many times a customer will have to go to a main branch or call a dedicated hotline to reach the personnel involved in this business process. Financial planning is typically handled by investment bankers, financial planners, specialized agents, and brokers. Depending upon the investment that the customer is considering, the bank personnel may also have to have specialized licenses, such as an insurance license or a Series 7. The solution surrounding this business process depends on a number of factors for the individual. There are multiple variables, and many of the solutions are based upon the economic market, which is highly volatile in itself. Therefore, decisions are made on best guesses, like the anticipated success of a company, the college your child might attend, or the anticipated financial need at retirement. Because of the variation and lack of structure for this business process, it is very complex and has little to no success at automating. Now that we have discussed the construct of simple procedural processes, more complex processes, and very complex processes, do you think all companies should strive to simplify their processes? Can you identify from simple, more complex, and very complex processes in your workplace? Thank you for watching my video for this week's discussion topic. I hope it was entertaining and informative.